And a big response he's producing as well. What a response from Andy Smith. Second 180 of the match, and it couldn't have come at a better time. He really needed that.
Well, that's also a good response from Mervyn King. This is a great leg of darts from both players.
Yeah. Hugely watchable leg, this one. Well, absorbing encounter so far.
Yeah, Smith will know that Mervyn King may only get one dart at a double, so he's got to put pressure on. He's got to leave himself a two-dart leg, which he has done. He's got a two-dart shot when he comes back. So Mervyn King, look at the treble 18. He's hit the treble 18, double 12, which he hit in the very first leg.
Brilliant.
And again, just like the first leg on the 81, 57-24. That was a great check out of the treble 18, double 12, and Smith was right there waiting to pounce.
Yeah, another two-dart check out there from Mervyn King. Re-establishes a two-leg lead at 4-2. Smith with more work to do once again here.
100.
These two are, are very much alike as in professionals. You're never going to see them bouncing around on the stage when they hit a winning double. There's never going to be any gamesmanship between the two. They just get on with the game. They just pound the dartboard.
100.
Trading tons so far in leg 7. Oh, he didn't like that, King.
Yeah, Mervyn's one of the few players that doesn't switch very often. Although we may think that the dart he's thrown like that first dart is hiding up the treble, Mervyn, like a Ronnie Baxter, Terry Jenkins, they're very good at still finding the treble 20, where with other players I'd suggest go down to the 19 straight away, but they're very good at it.
60.
Still going toe-to-toe effectively in this 7th leg.
60.
Cagey stuff so far, just trading the 60s now.
Yeah, Smith had a good chance there to get a hold of this leg. And he's let Mervyn King back in, but at 140 you can smile, It's supposed to be enjoyable.
It's a fun day, come on.
Come on, let's stand up if you love the darts.
Stand up, give us a smile if you love the darts. Can't be here against her will on Valentine's Day, surely you are.
I know. Well, obviously she is.
66. Revenue required.
We're at the darts today. Well, that double 12 again for Mervyn King.
81. And you require 115.
Chance here for Smith then, needs it on his throw as well. 5-2 would be a difficult hurdle to overcome. 55 required. Tops.
75.
Just north of the wire, and double 12 for Mervyn King. 3 darts at it, you would fancy him here, and he nails it again at the first time of asking. The 7th leg goes to Mervyn King, and he's almost there. 1 leg away from a place to the last 16.
Game on.
Well, that's 3 out of 4 on that double 12 for Mervyn King, so if this leg goes down to a double and he has the option, I think maybe the double 12 will be the option for him.
60.
Yes, it is, as you mentioned, Valentine's Day today, so I hope all you guys out there have done the right thing. I know I did before I left.
And ladies as well, hope you've done the right thing too.
81.
So when you get a crowd as big as this, and even the Premier League crowds, when you get a background noise like this, the players can feed off that energy. The one thing that will get a player out of concentration, if you see Smith pounding a 180 to stay in the match, is the high-pitched whistles. They're the one thing that I dislike about the crowds now and again, because that's the one thing that takes you out of concentration.
Or there may be an instance where there is targeted shouting by one particular individual as well. That can be very unsavoury too.
It can, yes.
But here, where we've got basically a transformed aircraft hangar, it lends itself to creating an atmosphere. The noise just reverberates around. It bounces off the walls, it bounces off the ceiling. We're almost up on the ceiling here as well. Terrific view of the board, terrific view of the floor as well. Smith had the 180, and now King has the 180 as well. Takes the tally to 5. This leg has flown by. Smith needs this. Nails it, brilliant. 2-dart check out for Andy Smith. Still has work to do, but that was the first obstacle.
Yes, and a breaker throw. It was a brilliant leg of dart, especially after Mervyn King had hit the 180. We nicknamed it the wasted 180, because you're thinking now, when you're a player, you think, why did I bother? Why not just hit 45? And then, can I have that 180 to start this leg off?
Winner of this face is either Pipe or Andy Boulton. Pipe a finalist last year, losing 6-5 to Gary Anderson in the final. Mervyn King, not there yet. Wouldn't be human though if he wasn't at least thinking about booking his place in the last 16, but he knows he still has work to do here. Smith creeping in front on the throw. Could do with a big score here as well, just to press home the advantage.
Yeah, that was a very, very good last start from Andy Smith. Needed it as well. And Mervyn may get 9 darts from 320. Might only need the 6. Oh, that 5 has cost him.
Yep.
Really has cost him.
Makes a huge difference, that.
Not only he would have left the 170, but if he only hits a straight ton here, he's coming back to 95 instead of coming back to 70, which is a guaranteed dart at double top. Huge difference.
100.
Smith here, 106. To reduce the deficit again. And for the 18s.
Now, I'd have stayed on that treble 20. I mean, look at that first dart. Although it's not in the treble, it's a perfect, you know, setup to find the treble 20 from there.
Yep.
You're switching to the 18s. You know, if it's the lifeline you need, I feel he should have stayed on that treble 20. Guy at double 13, I know.
17 tops next time around, might not get the chance here.
Oh, Mervyn King's missed a big number for the match as well. Unbelievable for King.
Effectively did all the hard work as well. Smith, 17 here.
Yeah, he's missed a big number.
He hit the 3 there. And he hit the double 14 instead of the single 14. Complete revision of his plans here. I think he needs double. Well, he's taking a moment here just to gather himself here. Double 13 required. And he gets it. My, that was very impressive, because he had a lot to contend with there. First of all, hitting the 3, then hitting the double 14. Then the crowd just seemed to get to him a little bit, took his time to just compose himself, and after what seemed like an eternity, he nailed the double 13, and 5-2 becomes 5-4, and suddenly King's got a lot to think about here.
Yes, all over the place. I mean, Mervyn King missed out having a dart to win the match. Will he get another one? And then Andy Smith, realistically, he's got to look at a 12-dart leg here. And he will have to throw in the last leg if he can make it 5-all.
Well, we thought this one might go the distance. King will be hoping it doesn't.
100.
Very different match all of a sudden. Had a few instances yesterday of matches where players would take a 5-2 lead. They look to be in the home straight and then was stopped in their tracks. King just readjusting his flights here. Something Jamie Caven had a problem with yesterday as well. His stems actually, rather than his flights. No problem here for King though. Everything back to normal, but again, that one makes a massive difference. Should get another go though, with Smith stranded on 346.
140.
Yes, although he missed the 20 there, it didn't hurt him as much as it did in the previous leg. The 140, a nice little 140 here, sets it up perfectly. He needs a ton.
60.
Well, Shanghai on 20's left, but now Smith, this is where, if he's going to stay in this match, he's got to hit a big score. A visit without a treble is not enough, because he's going to give Mervyn King perhaps 6 darts from 120.
That just about stayed in.
Mervyn, you require 120.
Needed the treble obviously there.
56.
I've talked about that 80.
And you require 106.
It could have cost him a dart and a double, leaving that 64 instead of 60. Mind you, Smith now got a chance to take this out.
Tops for a 5-all to take it to a decider, and that is absolutely on the money. Well, a right smile from Mervyn King, but deep down he'll be absolutely furious with himself. 5-2 becomes 5-all. We predicted 11 legs, and 11 legs is exactly what we have. Well, Smith with the advantage as well.
Yeah, you said it earlier on, you know, how many games yesterday did we see from 5-2 down, all of a sudden they really do push
transformed.
it.
Absolutely
transformed. Mervyn King is going to take a lot of character now. We know he's a very experienced player, but he's not thrown the game away, but he's had the game in the palm of his hand and it's slipped away. I mean, is he thinking about that missed big number? He hit the 6 gun from 13, which would have given him a dart at double 16 for the match. I mean, he could be in the practice room having a cup of coffee now.
Instead, he's still out there battling away, feeling the heat on the hockey, feeling the pressure here from Andy Smith,
100.
who eventually gets the treble. Toe to toe here as well, trading 60s, 100 apiece there as well.
Well, Mervyn King, very keen golfer. We've said that level 15 is par, we've nicknamed it, and he would love a par leg here.
60.
King was almost in the golfing analogy, you know, approaching the last par 4 to finish it off, and he finds the bunker and suddenly
only got to hit the fairway, hit the big part of the green, 2 putts, thank you very much.
Do the fundamentals and get over the line, but yeah, effectively he's found a bunker. Well, he's found a couple of bunkers here.
There's a little thing called the brain that comes into all those shots.
100.
Well, neither player taking this deciding leg by the scruff of the neck so far. 60-100, 60-100 for Smith. Now Mervyn King, where's he going to go here?
Well, 77 scored. Oh, that's a brilliant last dart. That really is a classy dart from Mervyn King. Well, Mervyn King's going to come back for this 112. 2 darts at treble 20, which will leave his favourite double 16. He doesn't hit with the first dart. He wants it sitting just on the top wire. Oh, that's pretty good. Hit the flight. This is in the treble 20. Oh, well, I can't believe it didn't bounce in the treble 20.
52.
Leave himself 20 and tops. 2 dart check out for King, just the way he likes it. Smith with a glimmer of hope here. Needs something special, and that's not what he needed. My word, collective groan around the audience there as he pummeled that 5.
85.
Well, will he get the opportunity at double 18? You suspect not. King needs to finish this and should do. That's part 1 of the job done. Will he do part 2? Yes, he will. And my word, Mervyn.